Well, who would have thought? Imagine my surprise when I saw these ratings reported earlier, and they showed that sports fans might actually tune into programming when that programming is sports related. I know, I know, I know. I was as surprised as you guys are going to be in just a second when I reveal these ratings to you. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I have been under the impression this entire time that people were tuning into ESPN to be preached to about social justice. I thought people watched ESPN to hear Stephen A. Smith point out all of the white privilege happening in the NFL and NBA. For the last 2 years, 200,000 people have flocked to Woke Take in droves just to hear Max Kellerman apologize for being white. Not bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, Max Kellerman. I don't mean to bring back old painful memories. I don't mean to kick you while you're down. Your pal, Stephen A. Smith, he's already doing enough of that. Stephen A. keeps telling anybody who will listen how he kicked Max Kellerman off Woke Take and how excited he is about the future of the show now. Ratings at ESPN have been in decline for years. Stephen A. Smith constantly talking about how First Take is #1 in the ratings. I have no idea where he's getting his information from or what he is comparing their ratings to, but First Take struggles to draw 250,000 viewers every morning. The ESPYs a couple of months ago, record lows. SportsCenter's been tanking for years. ESPN promotes the hell out of the NBA. They cannot get anyone to watch it. They put the NBA on ABC, network television. Ratings are in the pooper. We just did a video the other day talking about the death of ESPN Radio, a division that was once a juggernaut for Disney, the leader in sports talk radio. Not anymore. It's been driven into the ground. ESPN Radio is irrelevant. We have heard and been over all of the excuses before here on the channel about why ratings are down for ESPN. We all know the truth. The more political ESPN became, the farther the ratings dropped. People didn't tune into ESPN to hear about politics. And I'm not just talking about woke politics either. The specialty the last several years at ESPN. I'm talking about all politics. I don't turn to ESPN to hear about Donald Trump's opinion on Megan Rapinoe or Gwen Berry. I don't care. I watch ESPN, I watch Monday Night Football to watch football. I don't want to hear about their political opinions. The formula of programming shows centered around sports on ESPN has been proven to be a success, sports only. ESPN has started offering an alternate broadcast of Monday Night Football on ESPN2. The show features Peyton, Eli Manning. Networks have been trying for years now to get Peyton Manning in the broadcast booth for NFL games. Every time he declines. He's just not interested, doesn't want to do it. Now, I don't know the reasoning behind his decision, but if I had to guess, Peyton Manning doesn't want to commit to the weekly traveling, all of the preparation that goes into broadcasting NFL games. And honestly, who could blame him? It's not like Peyton Manning needs the money. So ESPN, they came up with the next best thing. Peyton Manning can drive to a friend's warehouse in Denver every Monday. Eli Manning can walk downstairs to his basement or wherever he does it in his home in New Jersey, and they can broadcast every Monday night together. The Manning brothers premiered last week, week 1 of Monday Night Football. Initial ratings, not good. 800,000 people tuned into ESPN2 to watch. Now, I thought about doing a video on this last week, but I decided to hold off instead. I wanted to see how Peyton and Eli Manning did week 2. ESPN did a decent job promoting the show, but most of the promotion last week for Monday Night Football centered around the main broadcast. And, the fact that Carl Nassib was going to make NFL history. They just couldn't leave that little detail out of it. Now, in television, a lot of the time a show will premiere, it will pop a big rating, the curiosity factor sets in, people will tune in, check it out, and then the following week, the show loses 15-20% of its audience. That's normal. For Peyton and Eli Manning, it was the exact opposite. Monday night, 1.9 million people tuned in to their broadcast of the Packers-Lions game. Almost 2 million people. Can anyone think of the last time 2 million people were watching ESPN2? What makes this even more impressive? This viewership jump is all based off of word of mouth. That's my opinion anyway. People watched week 1. They told their friends how great the show was, how great Peyton and Eli Manning are on the show, which they are. The show's great. And people spread the word. It's the best form of advertising. It's free advertisement. And that's the only explanation I can come up with to see this big of a ratings jump. ESPN didn't do anything differently promoting the show. A 132% increase week over week, that is unheard of in television. Doesn't happen very often. Peyton and Eli Manning increased ratings by triple digits with a dud of a game. At least when you compare it to the week before, Raiders-Ravens last week was a hell of a lot better than Packers-Lions. The Lions are an embarrassment again. Jared Goff, he is well on his way to seeing the end of his NFL career, but that's a topic for another video. The point is, this should prove to executives at ESPN that people will tune into the network when it's centered around sports. Now, does this mean anything is going to change at ESPN? Probably not. I mean, they are still paying Stephen A. Smith $12 million every year. They've got to justify that salary somehow, and it seems the only way ESPN can justify paying him that much money is by having him spew propaganda. But they have stumbled onto a winning formula with Peyton and Eli Manning. Now, what ESPN does with that winning formula from here is anyone's guess. They have found a way recently to screw up everything, so I don't have high hopes. I'm just waiting for the Jory Reids or the Don Lemons to come out and claim white privilege because white guys have one of the highest rated shows at ESPN. It's not fair. The only reason the Mannings are successful is because they're white. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the rating success for the Mannings. Does this prove that people will watch ESPN if the programming is centered around sports? Let me know. Sound off in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell to receive all notifications from the channel. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, KC_BTL84 on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.